Well, good evening once again, everyone. Out of the box breaks, moving on to 17,269. Our bonus case of extended that we added just before we went live tonight. So we're going to randomize our 32 participants, randomize the 32 NHL teams, then we'll break, and then we'll call it a night. Good luck, everyone. Here are the 32 participants. 17,269. We got Aaron Kaiser, Frankie Chen, Frederick Giguère, Mouse 74, Carl Labrecque, Brad Morey, Dan Dubé, Alan B-Boy, Carl Labrecque, Aaron Kaiser, Scott H, Alan B-Boy, Curtis, Frederick, Dan, Kyle P, Curtis Lamb, Alan B-Boy, Frankie, Alan B-Boy's in there with 3 more, Aaron, Jason Lafond, Alan B-Boy, Curtis Lamb, Frederick, Frankie Chen, Robert O'Rourke, Mark Monsko, Curtis Lamb, and Dan Dubé. 4 times. Good luck to all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alan at the top, Aaron at the bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Back to the randomizer. We got all 32 NHL teams. Ducks through the Jets 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nashville at the top. Philly at the bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Let's print. And let's quickly read them off. So team assignments 17,269 are as follows. Alan's got Nashville, Curtis Lamb, Columbus, Dan, Boston, Scott, the Ducks, Mouse 74, Minnesota, Aaron, Vancouver, Alan B-Boy, Utah, Robert O'Rourke, the Blues, Frederick Giguère, Florida, Jason Lafond, Ottawa, Brad Morey's got Montreal, Dan's got the Islanders, Carl Labrecque, the Devils, Curtis Lamb, Capitals and Stars, Alan B-Boy, Detroit, Edmonton, the Rangers, Vegas, and the Jets. Aaron Kaiser, Buffalo, Frankie Chen, Toronto, Kyle P, Pittsburgh, Frankie's got Carolina, Frederick Giguère, the Avalanche, Mark Monsko, Calgary, Frankie Chen, San Jose, Dan Dubé, Chicago, Frederick Giguère, Seattle, Carl Labrecque, LA, Curtis Lamb, Tampa, Aaron Kaiser, Philly. Minute or so for trades, and then we begin breaking another case of extended series. Thirty seconds. All right, last call, guys. Last call. Flames for Blues. We have a trade. So Mark now gets the Blues. All right, we have one trade, guys. One trade. So Mark Monsko now has the Blues. Robert O'Rourke now has Calgary. Let's get breaking. 12 boxes of extended series. to wrap up the night. Good luck, everyone. We will have a few breaks carry over to Tuesday. Big week ahead of us with cup release. All right, good luck, everyone. Here we go with box number 1. Break 17,269. Have fun. We start with the Trilogy Rookie Premier Level 2 out of 499 Macklin Celebrini, San Jose. Maverick Bork, round 1 draft for Dallas. Beehive insert of Chris Kreider for the Rangers. Silver skates for the Canucks, Jonathan Lekarmiaki. Pros and prospects for the Avalanche, Mikko Rantanen. Canvas, Matty Beniers, Seattle. Encore Gold, Panarin for the Rangers. Isaiah George, Young Guns for the Islanders. Dazzlers Blue, Matvei Michka, Philly. Silver Skates, Zach Hyman, Edmonton. Oracles Gold, Elias Pettersson, Vancouver. Pros and Prospects, Jake Gunsel for Tampa. Future Impact, Macklin Celebrini for the Sharks. Young Guns, Justin Rutskovian for Dallas. Pros and Prospects, Jesper Wallstedt, Minnesota. Reflections, Matt Rempe for the Rangers. Rookie Reflections, Lane Hudson, Montreal. Leo Carlson, Canvas for the Ducks. Future Impact, Jack Eichel, Vegas. Oracles Gold, Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Pros and Prospects, Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. And at 250, Cam Talbot. Deluxe Blue Parallel for the LA Kings. Arttu Hairi, Young Guns for Dallas. Encore insert Tyler Toffoli for San Jose. Reflections, Josh Doan, Utah. Rookie Reflections, Seamus Casey, New Jersey. Vincent Trocheck, Canvas for the Rangers. Black and White Young Guns Canvas, Owen Pickering, Pittsburgh. Young Guns, Brett Berard for the Rangers. Encore insert, Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Silver Skates for the Islanders, Noah Dobson. Beehive insert, Frank Nazar, Chicago. Young Guns Canvas, Tyson Kozak, Buffalo. Final pack, box 1. Silver Skates for Ottawa, Brady Tkachuk. Round 1 draft, Matvei Michka, Philly. Outburst Silver, Nicolas Deslauriers for the Flyers. On to box 2. Elias Lindholm, exclusive out of 100 for the Vancouver Canucks. Young Guns, Ty Fellabeer for the Avalanche. Pros and Prospects, Maverick Bork, Dallas. Future Impact for the Islanders, Bo Horvat. Encore insert, Lucas Raymond, Detroit. John Van Beesbrook, Legend Canvas for the Rangers. Beehive Gold, Frank Nazar, Chicago. Young Guns, Nathan Clermont, Pittsburgh. Dazzlers Blue, Connor Geeky for Tampa Bay. Reflections of Logan Mailloux, Montreal. Silver Skates, Alexander Barkov, Florida. Nikolai Ehlers, Canvas for the Jets. Future Impact for Philly, Matvei Michkov. Oracles Pink, Zachary Bolduc for the Blues. Encore insert Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Rookie Reflections Callum Ritchie for Colorado. Young Guns Owen Pickering for Pittsburgh. Beehive insert of Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Silver Skates for Chicago, Frank Nazar. Oracle's Gold, Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Encore insert Leon Draisaitl, Edmonton. Swagnificent for the Washington Capitals, Logan Thompson. Will Smith, round 1 draft for the Sharks. Beehive insert Matvei Michka, Philly. Reflections for Minnesota, Liam O'Gren. Silver Skates, Jared McCann, Seattle. Aaron Ekblad, canvas for Florida. Round 1 draft, clear cut Brad Lambert for the Jets. Fedor Svechkov, round 1 draft for Nashville. Pros and Prospects, Nick Suzuki, Montreal. Future Impact Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks. Pros and Prospects, Jack Hughes, New Jersey. Christopher Tanev, canvas, Toronto. Final pack, box 2. Rookie Reflections, Nolan Allen for Chicago. Young Guns Helgrons for Philly. Outburst Silver of Dylan Samberg, Winnipeg. Moving on to box 3. Nick Seeler, red outburst at a 25 for Philadelphia. Bradley Nadeau, round 1 draft, Carolina. Pros and Prospects, Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Future Impact, Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Pros and Prospects, Mason McTavish for the Ducks. Tage Thompson, canvas for Buffalo. Encore Gold, Tyler Toffoli, San Jose. Young Guns, Michael Mill, Minnesota. Dazzlers Blue, Pierre-Luc Dubois for the Capitals. Silver Skates for LA, Quinton Byfield. Oracles of Jared McCann, Seattle. Pros and Prospects, David Pasternak, Boston. Future Impact, Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Young Guns, Eric Portillo, LA. Encore insert of Brad Marchand for Boston. Reflections for Tampa Bay, Connor Geekie. Rookie Reflections, Rutger Magororty, Pittsburgh. We got the Young Guns canvas checklist random between the Sharks and Flyers, Celebrini and Michkov. We'll random that off at the end. Rookie Reflections, Fedor Svechkov, Nashville. Oracles Pink, Connor Geekie, Tampa Bay. Encore Cole Caulfield, Montreal. Dazzlers Pink, David Pasternak, Boston. Will Smith, Young Guns for San Jose. Beehive of Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Reflections, Chicago, Frank Nazar. Silver Skates, Liam O'Gren, Minnesota. Arbor Jackeye Canvas, Montreal. Black and White Canvas, Matt Duchene, Dallas. Owen Pickering, round 1 draft for Pittsburgh. Whoop. Beehive of Will Smith for San Jose. Silver Skates, Macklin Celebrini, San Jose. Pros and Prospects, Fabian Lysell, Boston. Kevin Korchinski, canvas, Chicago. Final pack, box 3. Future Impact, Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Young Gonzalez Stezka, Seattle. Outburst Silver of Christopher Tanev, Toronto. It's going to move a stack of base, so we'll move on to box 4. Box number 4, case random number 7 of the new extended series. Oracles green, Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Jakub Dobish, Young Guns, Montreal. Pros and prospects for Dallas, Leanne Bichelle. Future Impact, Matthew Tkachuk, Florida. Encore, Alexander Bark, Florida. Connor Zary, canvas for Calgary. Rookie Reflections, Jesper Wallstedt, Minnesota. Young Guns, Fedor Svejkov for Nashville. Young Guns Outburst Silver, Trent Miner for the Avalanche. Silver Skates for Philly, Matvei Michkov. Oracles Gold, Elias Pettersson, Vancouver. Beehive insert of Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Connor McDavid, Outdoor Variation, Edmonton. Round 1 draft for Pittsburgh, Rutger McGroarty. Pros and prospects, Connor Geekie, Tampa Bay. Reflections, Zachary Bolduc for the Blues. Future Impact, Clayton Keller, Utah. Mikhail Sergachev, canvas for Utah. Future Impact for Dallas, Logan Stankoven. Nikita Kucherov, Oracles for Tampa Bay. Rasmus Dahlin, Encore for the Buffalo Sabres. Rookie Reflections, Matvei Michkov, Philly. Logan Mailloux, round 1 draft, Montreal. Beehive, Connor Bedard, Chicago. Reflections for Dallas, Logan Stankoven. Silver Skates, Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks. Young Guns canvas, Nathan Clermont for Pittsburgh. Trilogy Rookie Premier Level 1, Logan Stankoven at a $9.99 for Dallas. Young Guns Samuel Helenius, LA. Encore of Will Smith for San Jose. Rookie Reflections, Macklin Celebrini for the Sharks. Beehive Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks. Canvas of Darcy Kemper for LA. Pros and prospects gold, Jesper Wallstedt, Minnesota. Brennan Hoffman, round 1 draft for the Rangers. Dazzlers Blues, Sam Reinhart, Florida. Moving on to box 5. Oracles green of Evgeny Malkin, Pittsburgh. Jonathan Lekarmiaki, round 1 draft for the Canucks. Pros and prospects, Olin Zellweger for the Ducks. Silver Skates for Pittsburgh, Sidney Crosby. Pros and prospects, Jonathan Lekarmiaki, Vancouver. Young Guns canvas, Adam Wilsby for Nashville. Future Impact, Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Young Guns, Jonathan Lekarmiaki, Vancouver. Outburst Silver, Vladislav Namestnik for the Jets. Rookie Reflections, Bradley Nadeau, Carolina. Oracles, Clayton Keller, Utah. Encore, Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Trilogy Rookie Premier Level 2, Seamus Casey at a $4.99 for New Jersey. Zachary Bolduc, round 1 draft for the Blues. Beehive insert, Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Reflections for Nashville, Fedor Svejkov. Silver Skates, Columbus, Adam Fantilli. Morgan Frost canvas for Philly. Silver Skates for Dallas, Logan Stankoven. Oracles of Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Encore, Quinn Hughes, Vancouver. Future Impact for Tampa Bay, Nikita Kucherov. Young Guns checklist, Lekarmiaki and Smith, Vancouver, San Jose random at the end. Jason Robertson, Beehive, Dallas. Reflections, Carolina, Bradley Nadeau. Rookie Reflections, Logan Mailloux, Montreal. Canvas of Sean Monahan, Columbus. Round 1 Draft Deluxe of Owen Pickering at a 250 for Pittsburgh. Young Guns Urianala for the Avalanche. Pros and Prospects, Matvei Michkov, Philly. Silver Skates for Detroit, Lucas Raymond. Travis Konechny Encore insert for Philly. Canvas of Jacob Chychrun for the Capitals. Final pack, box 5. Encore Gold, Will Smith for San Jose. Young Guns Fabian Lysell for Boston. Dazzlers Blue, Rasmus Dahlin, Buffalo. Box 6. Black and white canvas, Brandon Saad for the Blues. Young Guns, Sebastian Cossa, Detroit. Pros and Prospects, Dylan Larkin, Detroit. Silver Skates, Nick Suzuki, Montreal. Lane Hudson Encore for Montreal. Frederick Anderson Canvas, Carolina. Future Impact for Montreal, Lane Hudson. Young Guns, Leon Bichelle for Dallas. Outburst Silver Round 1 Draft, Brad Lambert for the Jets. Rookie Reflections, Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks. Oracles Pink, Matvei Michkov, Philly. Beehive of Macklin Celebrini for San Jose. Trilogy Rookie Premier Level 1 at a 999 Owen Pickering for Pittsburgh. Round 1 Draft, Brendan Brisson, Vegas. Pros and Prospects, Lane Hudson, Montreal. Will Smith Reflections for the Sharks. Silver Skates for Nashville, Fedor Svechkov. Canvas, Jacob Slavin, Carolina. Future Impact for New Jersey, Jack Hughes. Oracles Gold, William Nylander, Toronto. Encore Leon Bichelle for the Dallas Stars. Rookie Reflections for the Jets, Brad Lambert. Cutter Gauthier Round 1 Draft for the Ducks. Beehive Sebastian Cossa, Detroit. Jonathan Lekarmiaki Reflections, Vancouver. Silver Skates, Will Smith for San Jose. Canvas of Matt Grzelcyk, Pittsburgh. Braden McNabb Deluxe at a 250 for Vegas. Young Guns Will Smith for San Jose. Encore Austin Matthews, Toronto. Future Impact for Nashville, Philip Forsberg. Beehive of Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Canvas of Andrei Vasilevsky for Tampa Bay. Moving on to box 6. Well, final pack, box 6. Beehive Gold, Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Owen Pickering Round 1 Draft for Pittsburgh. Dazzlers Blue, Leon Bichelle for Dallas. Move some cards, and we'll move on to the second half of this case. Box number 7, break 17,269. Urianala, Young Guns exclusive out of 100 for the Avalanche. Round 1 Draft, Liam O'Gren, Minnesota. Beehive of Evgeny Malkin, Pittsburgh. Rookie Reflections, Jonathan Lekarmiaki for the Canucks. Pros and Prospects, Brendan Brisson, Vegas. Dylan Holloway, Canvas for the Blues. Pros and Prospects, Connor Geeky, Tampa Bay. Ty Fellabeer Young Guns for the Avalanche. Dazzlers Blue, Robert Thomas for the Blues. Rookie Reflections for Vegas. Brendan Brisson. Oracles Gold, Travis Konechny, Philly. Pros and Prospects, Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Silver Skates for the Rangers, Mika Zibanejad. Young Guns, Arttu Haidari for Dallas. Pros and Prospects, Liam O'Gren, Minnesota. Reflections, Matvei Michkov, Philly. Future Impact, Will Smith for San Jose. Young Guns Canvas, Isaiah George for the Islanders. Silver Skates for Dallas, Rupe Hintz. Oracles Gold, Clayton Keller for Utah. Pros and Prospects, Denton Minchuk, Columbus. Elias Pettersson, the All-Star Skills variation for the Canucks. Young Guns, Juha Jaska, Carolina. Macklin Celebrini Encore insert for the San Jose Sharks. Reflections, Maverick Bourque, Dallas. Future Impact, Elias Pettersson, Vancouver. Sam Reinhart Canvas, Florida. Clear Cut for Vegas, Brett Howden. Young Guns, Nathan Legare for New Jersey. Encore insert, Frank Nazar, Chicago. Rookie Reflections, Olin Zellweger for the Ducks. Tim Stutz, the Beehive for Ottawa. Jeff Skinner Canvas for the Oilers. Final pack box 7. Silver Skates for Vegas, Mark Stone. Bradley Nadeau, round 1 draft, Carolina. Outburst Silver, Danton Heinen for the Vancouver Canucks. On to box 8. Oracles Green, Logan Mailloux, Montreal. Will Smith, round 1 draft, San Jose. Beehive, Nick Suzuki, Montreal. Rookie Reflection, Shakir Mukmandolin for the Sharks. Pros and Prospects, Connor Bedard, Chicago. Anthony Duclair, Canvas for the Islanders. Silver Skates, New Jersey, Jesper Bratt. Young Guns, Nathan Clerman, Pittsburgh. Outburst Silver, Robbie Fabry for the Ducks. Future Impact, Tampa Bay, Connor Geekie. Oracles Gold, David Pasternak, Boston. Pros and Prospects, Clayton Keller, Utah. We got an Adam Enstrom, Young Guns Acetate for the New York Rangers. Young Guns Nikita Grabenkin for Toronto. Encore Steven Stamkos, Tampa Bay. Oh, my bad. Steven Stamkos for Nashville. You can tell I'm getting tired. Frank Nazar, Reflections, Chicago. Rookie Reflections, Will Smith for the Sharks. Elias Pettersson, Canvas, Vancouver. Silver Skates for the Canucks, Quinn Hughes. Oracles Gold, Cole Caulfield, Montreal. Pros and Prospects, Brennan Othman for the Rangers. Silver Skates, Owen Tippett for Philly. Young Guns, Isaiah George for the Islanders. Encore Nikita Kucherov, Tampa Bay. Reflections for Tampa Bay, Connor Geekie. Future Impact, Cole Caulfield, Montreal. Jared Spurgeon Canvas for Minnesota. Reflections red out of 500, Josh Doan, Utah. Jesper Wallstedt, round 1 draft, Minnesota. Beehive of Philip Forsberg, Nashville. Silver Skates for the Capitals, Alex Ovechkin. Pros and Prospects, Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers. Brett Hall, Legend Canvas for the Blues. Final pack box 8. Encore Gold, Alexander Barkov, Florida. Brett Berard, Young Guns for the Rangers. Dazzlers Blue, Taylor Hall, Chicago. Box 9. Case random number 7 of the new extended series. Oracles Green, Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Young Guns Nathan Legette, New Jersey. Encore Bo Horvat for the Islanders. Rookie Reflections, Maverick Bourque, Dallas. Beehive of Alexander Barkov, Florida. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Canvas for the Edmonton Oilers. Silver Skates for Boston, Brad Marchand. Cutter Gauthier, round 1 draft for the Ducks. Outburst Silver, Nick Perbix, Tampa Bay. Future Impact for the Blues, Robert Thomas. Oracles Gold, Wyatt Johnston, Dallas. Pros and Prospects, Logan Stankoven for the Dallas Stars. Future Impact Gold out of 333, Bo Horvat for the Islanders. Young Guns, Yuri Nala for the Avalanche. Pros and Prospects, Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Reflections for Montreal, Lane Hudson. Rookie Reflections, Connor Geekie, Tampa Bay. Canvas, Rupe Hintz for the Dallas Stars. Rookie Reflections, Zachary Bolduc for the Blues. Oracles Gold, Nick Suzuki, Montreal. Beehive Insert, Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Silver Skates for the Jets, Josh Morrissey. Jesper Wallstedt, round 1 draft, Minnesota. Pros and Prospects, Jared McCann, Seattle. Reflections for the Ducks, Cutter Gauthier. Future Impact, David Pasternak, Boston. Robert Thomas, Canvas for the Blues. Gustav Forsling at a 250, Deluxe Blue for Florida. Max Sasson, Young Guns, Vancouver. Encore Denton Menchuk, Columbus. Silver Skates, Josh Doan, Utah. Beehive of Lane Hudson, Montreal. Brady Shea, Canvas, Nashville. Final pack, box 9. Alex Ovechkin, Pros and Prospects Gold for the Capitals. Brendan Bidisson, round 1 draft for Vegas. Dazzlers Blue, Jason Robertson, Dallas. Going to move a stack of base, so we'll move on to box 10. Box 10. 17,269. Clear cut of Matt Grzelcyk for Pittsburgh. Brad Lambert, round 1 draft for the Jets. Beehive insert of Denton Menchuk, Columbus. Silver Skates for Calgary, Nazem Kadri. Pros and Prospects, Roman Josi, Nashville. Tyler Toffoli, Canvas, San Jose. Silver Skates, Connor Bedard, Chicago. Young Guns, Chase Bradley for the Avalanche. Outburst Silver, JT Miller, Vancouver. Future Impact, Anse Kopitar, LA. Oracles Gold, Connor Bedard, Chicago. Jonathan Lekadmiaki, Encore insert for the Canucks. Reflections Green out of 100, Josh Doan, Utah. Young Guns, Tyson Kozak, Buffalo. Beehive, Jonathan Lekadmiaki for Vancouver. Reflections of Jesper Wallstedt, Minnesota. Rookie Reflections, Zach Dean for the Blues. Canvas of Alec Martinez, Chicago. Silver skates for Buffalo, Owen Power. Oracle's pink, Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks. Pros and Prospects, Rutger McGroarty, Pittsburgh. Future Impact for Detroit, Moritz Seider. Young Guns, Alice Stezka for Seattle. Encore Matvey Michka, Philadelphia. Rutger McGroarty, Reflections for Pittsburgh. Rookie Reflections, Matt Rempe for the Rangers. Canvas of Logan Cooley, Utah. Deluxe Blue out of 250, Joel Armia for Montreal. Round 1 draft, Connor Geeky, Tampa Bay. Pros and Prospects, Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Silver Skates, Carolina, Seth Jarvis. Pros and Prospects, Josh Doan, Utah. Jason Dickinson, Canvas, Chicago. Final pack, box 10. Pros and Prospects, Gold, Jake Guentzel, Tampa. Denton Menchuk, Young Guns for Columbus. Brandon Montour, Dazzlers Blue, Seattle. On to box 11. Let's see an Ovi. Got a clear cut of Michael Backlund for the Flames. Young Guns, Tyson Kozak, Buffalo. Pros and Prospects, Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks. Future Impact, Toronto, Mitch Marner. Encore, Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Canvas of Linus Allmark for Ottawa. Rookie Reflections for Philly, Jet Luchenko. Adam Wilsby, Young Guns for Nashville. Young Guns Outburst Silver, Juhayaska, Carolina. Silver Skates for the Blues, Jordan Kyrou. Oracle's Gold, Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Beehive of Logan Stankoven, Dallas. Trilogy Rookie Premier Level 1 at a 999, Maverick Lamoureux for Utah. Jonathan Lekarmiaki, Round 1 Draft, Vancouver. Pros and Prospects, Sergei Bobrovsky, Florida. Reflections of Will Smith for San Jose. Future Impact, Cale Makar for the Avalanche. There's the Young Guns canvas of Macklin Salabrini. Rookie Reflections, Brennan Hoffman for the Rangers. Oracle's Gold, Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Mitch Marner, Encore insert, Toronto. Silver Skates for the Avalanche, Nathan McKinnon. Round 1 Draft, Liam O'Gren, Minnesota. Beehive of David Pasternak, Boston. Reflections for the Canucks, Jonathan Lekarmiaki. Silver Skates, Toronto, Austin Matthews. Samuel Montembeault, Canvas, Montreal. Deluxe Parallel to 250, Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Jonathan Lekarmiaki, Young Guns for the Canucks. Encore insert, Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Rookie Reflections, Josh Doan, Utah. Beehive of Jack Hughes for the Devils. Canvas, Nikita Zadorov, Boston. Final pack, box 11. Beehive Gold, Chris Kreider for the Rangers. Zachary Balduke, Round 1 Draft for the Blues. Dazzlers Blue, Seamus Casey, New Jersey. Moving on to the 12th and final box. Rookie Reflection, Shakir Mukmendelin for the Sharks. Young Guns, Michael Milne, Minnesota. Encore of Logan Stankoven, Dallas. Rookie Reflections, Liam O'Gren, Minnesota. Beehive of Victor Hedman, Tampa Bay. All-Star Skills Canvas, Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Beehive Gold, Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks. Macklin Celebrini, round 1 draft for the Sharks. Dazzlers Blue, Jacob Markstrom, New Jersey. Future Impact, Frank Nazar, Chicago. Oracle's Gold, Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Beehive insert of Josh Morrissey for the Jets. Rookie Reflection, Zachary Leroux, Nashville. Sebastian Cossa, round 1 draft, Detroit. Pros and Prospects, Will Smith for the Sharks. Reflections of Olin Zellweger for the Ducks. Silver Skates, Braden Point, Tampa Bay. Dylan Larkin, Canvas, Detroit. Silver Skates for Nashville, Steven Stamkos. Oracle's Gold on Kopitar, LA. Pros and Prospects, Macklin Celebrini for the San Jose Sharks. Dazzlers Pink, William Karlsson, Vegas. Young Guns, Adam Wilsby for Nashville. Pros and Prospects, Elias Pettersson, Vancouver. Reflections, Macklin Celebrini, San Jose. Future Impact, Rasmus Dahlin, Buffalo. Kevin Hayes, Canvas for Pittsburgh. Black and White Canvas, Chris Letang, Pittsburgh. Young Guns, Trent Miner for the Avalanche. Encore Cutter, Gauthier for the Ducks. Future Impact, Pittsburgh, Evgeny Malkin. Beehive, Thatcher Demko, Vancouver. Jake Gunsel, Canvas for Tampa. Final pack, guys, wrapping up our final break of this Sunday night. Break 17-269. Rookie Reflections for Dallas, Logan Stankoven. Frank Nazar, round 1 draft, Chicago. Joel Armia, Outburst Silver for the Montreal Canadiens. 2 checklists to random off, and then that will wrap up the night. San Jose and Philly, and Vancouver and San Jose. All right, we'll start with the regular Young Gun checklist. Lekarmiaki, Smith, Vancouver, San Jose. 4 times, top one gets the card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to Vancouver. And to wrap up the night, we got the Young Guns Canvas checklist. Celebrini and Michkov, San Jose, Philly. 4 times, top one gets the card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to Philadelphia, and there you have it, guys. That wraps up another case of the new extended, and that wraps it up for us on this Sunday night. Hope you all enjoyed the first breaks of June. No breaks tomorrow night. We'll be back on Tuesday night, guys, on the eve before the big cup release. So have a wonderful rest of your evening. Have a great start to the week. We'll see you Tuesday. Night, everybody.